Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Sesh. Today's video is on a whole other different topic. I will have a weekly TCAP up for you guys after this video. We are talking about Tony Lopez because this is an ongoing story that I wanted to talk about with you guys. I made a video a week ago. It was a Monday mashup where I told you guys I was monitoring this story very closely, and the first time I ever made a video about Tony Lopez, I said the same thing, that I had heard about allegations made against him in regards to him talking to who were 15, 16, 17 years old, and he had yet to make a statement, and I didn't want to come out and make a video about saying anything had happened unless he had made a statement. I made videos talking about how I knew there were allegations and that a lot of people were coming out and saying that this is not okay. Obviously that it's not okay, but I wasn't sure if there was any merit to the situation. As more girls came out, I started to just get really worried and wondered when he was actually going to start addressing things, because it was only getting worse. There were a lot of screenshots going around, people saying that he had a private Snapchat in which he added girls on and was talking to them there, and he was trying to meet up with them and all of this stuff. There were so many occasions that I had seen screenshots. This is so absolutely just disturbing to me that he is a grown man. He's like 20 years old, and he is out here acting like he never knew that this was wrong or that this was something that you can't do. What? So Tony has come out and made a statement, and I just can't even process this statement because it's certainly not an apology. It doesn't sound like an apology to me in the slightest. I don't think that you can apologize for these types of actions through a iPhone notes memo. Like, this is just not something that can just go away in a 3-paragraph statement that you typed out on your iPhone. This is something serious, and I am certainly concerned by what I'm seeing. And you know, he has a lot of younger fans. He's famous on TikTok, and all of his fans are pretty much the majority young girls. And a lot of them are saying, you know, it's okay, Tony, like, this was a mistake. Like, we love you still, all of this stuff. They just don't understand the degree of which this is actually really concerning. And it honestly just sounds like he's making as many excuses that he can make for this as possible. And I hope that, you know, this is something that doesn't ever truly happen again, because from what I'm reading, it sounds like this is something that actually happened. I mean, honestly, you guys, this is just kind of what it sounds like. He posted this statement addressing the situation, and this has been going on for about like a month or so now, that a lot of people have been wanting him to come out and make a statement, and a lot of people have said, you know, silence is truly speaking louder than anything, and him not talking about it and shutting it down immediately was very worrisome to me. I know that if something is said about you that is not true, the first thing you're going to do is be like, absolutely not, that's not me, that's not what happened, that's not what's going on. But because he wasn't saying anything and these big allegations were coming out, I was like, oh no. So he's finally come out and made a statement, and he said on Twitter, "Hey guys, I want to take a minute to address the recent accusations that have been made against me. I am not proud of my past choices and actions I have made, and I am truly disappointed in myself for them. I am still new to entertainment LA scene, and I'm quickly learning that you can't believe everything you are told. Once I found out the truth, I immediately stopped. I know these actions are not taken lightly and were extremely irresponsible of me. As a young man, I will hold myself responsible for this mistake rather than run from it. I will learn from it to help better educate myself for now and the future. I promise I will make better, well-informed decisions." This statement is very confusing. A lot of people were like, this doesn't really feel like an apology. It's like kind of all over the place. So we're going to go paragraph by paragraph because you guys have got a lot of things to say. So in the first half, it like sounds like he's admitting that he did something wrong when he's saying like, I'm not proud of my past choices and actions that I've made, and I'm truly disappointed in myself for them. That makes me think you actually did text these girls and you did know that they were, you know, underage, and you're still out here talking to them. I'm concerned. I'm really confused, because that's what it sounds like to me. And then in the second part, it sounds like I'm still new to entertainment in LA scene. It's like, wait a minute. I did not know that, you know, not talking to minors is only something that was bad in the entertainment in LA scene. I'm so confused. Like, wait. This is not something that is okay ever. ever. It doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter what job you have, you cannot talk to people like this. So I'm just a little confused by that. Is that an excuse that he's using? It's not a good excuse at all. It doesn't matter, it doesn't count. And then for him to say that you can't believe everything that you are told. It makes it seem like to me that he's trying to say like that people lied to him maybe about their age or whatever. But there are screenshots of, you know, him seeing that someone is celebrating their 16th birthday and he messages them on Snapchat and says, "Oh, you young," and then proceeds to still talk to her. And that is so strange to me. I'm like, is that fake, Tony? Do you want to address that? Do you want to say, you know, is that real? Because then you can't be out here saying you can't believe everything you were told. And once I found out the truth, I stopped immediately. And is that once you found out that this was not something that you're allowed to do, you stopped immediately? Because I'm concerned that you were this age and you did not know that this is something that you cannot be doing. And then I'm also like, do you mean once you found out their real age, you stopped immediately? Because there are, you know, screenshots that say otherwise. So I am just a little concerned and I got a lot of questions. And then, you know, him saying like, I know these actions are not taken lightly and were extremely irresponsible of me. So it's like, once again, are you admitting that you did something wrong? Because it sounds like you're admitting that you did these things. This is all over the place. It's all over the place. And he went on Instagram Live and continued to basically talk about how he's new to entertainment, which I don't know what that has to do with anything. That doesn't have to do with anything. There are so many people that are famous that do not talk to young fans like this. You can say things to your fans like, thank you so much for supporting me, but don't ask them for their Snapchat and proceed to talk to them. That is I don't even have the words, you guys. I didn't know that there was like a memo that even needed to go out. You cannot talk like this. What is he thinking?
Not this monster.
This is literally like common sense. Like, this is common sense to know this is wrong. So this whole thing is a mess and people are not letting it slide. Chris Clemens, a YouTuber that I really love, has come out and he's like quote tweeted Tony's tweet and said, "What are you apologizing for? Why is the reason for this unclear Notes app apology wrong? If you want to educate and hold accountability, clearly say what you did and why it's wrong. I'm not trying to be but the bar is in the sewage." Like, the bar is so low right now for this apology. It's ridiculous. And I mean, other YouTubers are coming out and saying, Tony, like, you need to get your stuff together, because in this, he didn't even say directly what he did wrong. It's like he wanted this to be like an inside situation, like if you know, you know, but if you don't, I'm not going to tell you so you don't get mad at me type of situation. And a lot of people are wondering, you know, why aren't the police involved in this and all this stuff? And I'm truly not sure. I mean, his notes message is so unclear, and maybe he can't talk about it because they are involved. But you guys, I don't know. Maybe he just can't 100% come out and be like, I am guilty, like I did this 100%, in case there is an actual police report that is filed. But this is super concerning, and I don't even know, like, is he still in the hype house? Are they still gonna be cool with him in the hype house? Because that's just not a good look for anybody. It's not a good look for the hype house in general. The hype house reputation is like already tanking, but to have someone that talks to in your home, I don't know about that one. I really don't know. That's not something that should be promoted or a person that should be influencing, because clearly he's influencing some not so great behavior. This is ridiculous, and this statement is absolutely shocking and all over the place. I want to know what you guys think about this, because this is unbelievable. But I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.